All right, we're gonna move now to news in regards to JCF, whether crime and otherwise. I ask that you guys share the video and like the video, all right, with at least 10 people. Seeing now, first and foremost, Jamaica condolences goes out to the family of Shavane Davy. Jamaica Constabulary Force extends its deepest condolences to the family, friends, and colleagues of Constable Shavane Davy, um, who tragically passed away after succumbing to injuries sustained in a motor vehicle crash on Bustamante Highway in Clarendon this morning. Constable Davy faithfully served with the Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch PSTE in the corporate area. His dedication, professionalism, and commitment to serving and protecting the people of Jamaica will be remembered by all who had the privilege of working alongside him. The force mourns the loss of a valued member whose service reflects courage and, devotion to duty during this difficult time. Our thoughts and prayers are with his loved ones, fellow officers, and all those affected by this tragic loss. May his soul rest in peace eternal. May his soul rest in eternal peace, and may his family find strength and comfort in the cherished memory of his life and service. I just want to say this. The police, them out there that, are good police, and you guys, he's a police officer, man. His name is Shavane Davy. He died in a car crash. You understand? On the Clarendon Highway. I just want to say to you guys, when you're going out, man, y'all gotta be covered, man. You understand? You guys gotta be covered. Just being in the force alone, we don't wrestle with flesh and blood. All right, we wrestle with principalities and powers spiritually in high places. So, all right, it says here that the July 13th circuit court date for cops charged in Buju shooting death. Let's read, ladies and gentlemen. Let's read. Let's read.
July 13th circuit court date for cop charged in Buju shooting death. Updated 5 hours ago, 1 minute read. Latoya, Western Bureau, Constable Andrew Wilson, the police officer charged with murder in the controversial May 17th shooting death of Granville, St. James resident Latoya Buju Bolgan, will have his matter formally transferred to the St. James Circuit Court on Monday, July 13th. Wilson, who is represented by King's Counsel Peter Champagne and attorney Michael Hemmings, was informed of the impending transfer by Parish Judge Keisha Grant Price during his latest appearance in the St. James Parish Court this morning. His $1 million bail was extended. The court was told that while a committal hearing is usually held to transfer matters of this nature from the parish court to the higher court, that procedure will not be carried out because a null prosga was submitted in order for the case's hearing in the parish court to be discontinued. It is also understood that when Wilson returns to court on July 13th, a voluntary bill will be submitted to put his case before the circuit court that same day. Wilson was arrested and charged on June 3rd, the same day he first appeared before the St. James Parish Court, after the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions ruled on May 29th that he should be charged. CCTV footage that circulated on social media following the incident shows a police officer firing at a vehicle driven by Bolgan. The incident, including the tossing of Bolgan's body into a police van, sparked public outrage and fiery protests by Granville residents, with renewed calls for the rollout of body-worn cameras in high-risk police operations.
So just an update on that case. We have not forgotten about Bojo. You understand, and a lot of people are waiting very patiently where that situation is concerned. So July 13th, ladies and gentlemen, obviously, and we'll get more updates on that given the gravity of the story itself. All right, let's continue.
E-Gleaner classified 3, including woman, charged after alleged gun threat incident. 3 people, including a woman, have been charged after allegedly threatening a woman with guns in Central Village, St. Catherine. The accused, who were charged by detectives assigned to the Central Village Police Station on Thursday, are 22-year-old Nikadia Wetterman of Central Village, 27-year-old Damani Brown, and 30-year-old Shamar Brown, both of Big Lane, Central Village, St. Catherine. They have been charged with possession of a prohibited weapon and assault at common law. It is alleged that about 1 p.m. on July 6th, the complainant, who had a previous dispute with Wetterman, was walking to the Central Village Police Station to make a formal report when she was confronted by the 3 accused. According to the allegations, the 2 men arrived in a motor car, pointed firearms at the complainant, threatened her, and then drove away with Wetterman. The matter was reported to the police, and an investigation was launched. The accused were later identified, arrested, and charged. A date is being finalized for their court appearance. Raspert Turner.
Crime turn up in a Jamaica. Don't make them tricky, yeah? Yeah, man. Don't make them tricky, man. You can't have peace and prosperity without the presence of the Lord. JCF warns nightclub operators against employing underage women.
E-Gleaner Classifieds mobile app. JCF warns nightclub operators against employing minors after woman charged. Updated 1 day ago, 1 minute read. The Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, is warning nightclub and entertainment establishment operators that they will face prosecution if they are found harboring or employing children.
You know, this is my thing. Weren't they supposed to face prosecution already? This is nothing new. This is not a YouTube like, oh my God. Jamaica, what was Jamaica doing before? The same intensity that you guys have in fighting criminals in terms of ones that use guns. Where was the same intensity in locking down nightclubs that have underage girls working there or even being there? Message. Let's continue.
Children. The warning follows an operation conducted on Saturday, July 4th, which resulted in a woman being arrested and later charged for employing a 17-year-old at a nightclub. 2 other individuals were also charged with separate offenses. According to the police, about 10 p.m., members of the Transnational Crime Investigation Division executed search warrants at 2 establishments. During the operation, more than 30 individuals were interviewed, and 3 people were subsequently charged. 38-year-old Marcia Gay McLean of St. Catherine has been charged with employing a child in a nightclub and using a child for conduct contrary to decency or morality, offenses under Section 39 of the Child Care and Protection Act. Also charged is 24-year-old security guard Davion Johnson of Moulins Road, St. Andrew, who faces the offenses of possession of ganja, dealing in ganja, and possession of criminal property. Additionally, 25-year-old Najair Brown of Gordon Town, St. Andrew, has been charged with possession of ganja and dealing in ganja. The JCF said it will continue to monitor nightclubs and entertainment establishments and is urging business operators to verify the ages of their employees. The police stressed that employing minors in adult entertainment venues or in environments that may compromise their morals is a breach of the Child Care and Protection Act. Members of the public are being encouraged to report information relating to the employment of minors in nightclubs, human trafficking, or other illicit activities by contacting the Specialized Investigation Branch at 876-922-2373, Crime Stop at 311, the National Intelligence Bureau at 811, the police emergency number 119, or the nearest police station.
Wanna hear? There's more. Two alleged gunmen unalived hours after pump attendant shot. Gentlemen, crime no pay no. Crime no pay none at all. Shoot lady at the pump and then hours after on life gone. I will never have no chance to say, Father God, me sorry. It don't make no sense. You tell me that?
Bye.
Featured video. Other news stories. Constable killed in Bustamante highway crash. Two alleged gunmen killed hours after pump attendant shot. By two alleged members of the notorious LOL gang were gunned down by police just hours after a brazen robbery spree across the corporate area left a female gas station attendant fighting for her life. Discover more. The men were fatally shot during a police operation in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, on Tuesday night after investigators tracked them to a house in the St. John's Road community. According to police reports, about 9:20 p.m., members of the St. Catherine North Operational Support Team acted on intelligence that the suspects were hiding in the area. During the operation, the two men were fatally shot. A firearm was reportedly seized at the scene. The Independent Commission of Investigations in Deckham has launched a probe into the fatal shooting, in keeping with standard procedure. Police said the operation followed a day-long manhunt after a series of armed robberies targeting gas stations along Deanery Road, West Main Drive, Maxfield Avenue, and Harborview. During the robbery at a gas station on Deanery Road, a female pump attendant was shot in the chest. She was rushed to hospital, where she remains in serious condition. Video footage of the Deanery Road attack has since gone viral on social media, sparking widespread outrage. Investigators believe the two deceased men were members of the LOL gang, a criminal group believed to be operating across the corporate area. Police say investigations into the robberies and the gang's activities are ongoing.
I'm say, crime not pay, brother. Crime don't pay. Farewell salute for Constable Kelly, man. The life of Constable Kieran Kelly Jr. was celebrated with tears, prayers, and heartfelt tributes as relatives, friends, and fellow police officers gathered at Faith Gospel Hall in Seaford, St. Thomas on Saturday to bid farewell the young lawman whose life was cut short at just 25. Why may I tell you? People, giving a life to God, yeah, man. Giving a life to Jesus Christ, yeah? Blood does a spill and a run in a Jamaica. Whether it be police officer, criminal, or innocent people, or we look at children them, and we look at baby them. I don't know if you don't know. If you don't see what go on. Everything where the man and woman of God say, you want to see it a play out in a real time. You understand what I say? As goal, big up. You know, the root cause of these things is what we need to get to an understanding of. And if we not do that, nothing not going to change. The country are going to continue to be in our space where it is unproductive. You understand? And you have young men, we have every young man and young woman have potential to be great. We were all created by the Most High. What is it about the environments and the influences around them and the culture? Why they are going into, these types of things. We have to do prevention and not eradication. You know, understand what I say? Yeah, in a real life. Thank God to the pump attendant lady, she not dead. And, condolences to the family of the youth them. Feel them I deal with. Whatever life then choose them choose it, but at the same time, we want to see them make better choices because instead of them being one of the catalysts for Jamaica elevating and raising a higher standard for the next generation, we see things deteriorating. You feel me? Yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Again, condolences to the police officers, their family as well. And you know, yeah man, boy I tell you. It rough Jamaica. It rough. It rough. Yeah man, it rough. It rough for you. But don't forget to like and share the video and let me know what you think in the comment section.